In a galaxy torn by war, peacekeepers were forced to become warriors. Among the most powerful and enigmatic of the Jedi was Mace Windu, a Jedi Master known for his unshakable resolve, mastery of the Force, and his distinctive purple lightsaber. Revered by many and feared by some, Windu was a symbol of the Jedi Order's strength and moral code. But his legacy is more complex, his life a tale of wisdom, conflict, and a tragic end. Today, we explore the full story of Mace Windu, from his origins, force powers, and fighting style, to his pivotal role in the Clone Wars and his ultimate fall at the hands of a Sith Lord. This is the life and legacy of Mace Windu. Mace Windu was born on the war-torn planet of Harun Kal, a world plagued by harsh jungles and conflict. Orphaned at a young age, Mace was discovered by the Jedi Order and brought to Coruscant for training. Even as a youngling, his potential in the Force was undeniable. He exhibited a rare combination of discipline, intuition, and raw power. As he progressed through his training, Windu developed a profound understanding of the Force. He also displayed a fierce commitment to justice and a desire to maintain order, a trait that would define his approach to the Jedi Code. His path was not easy. Windu faced numerous trials, both internal and external. He was haunted by visions of his lightsaber, which led him on a personal quest to create a weapon that was uniquely his, crafted with amethyst crystals that emitted a brilliant purple blade. This lightsaber became a symbol of Windu's inner balance between light and dark. Windu's rise through the Jedi ranks was rapid. He became a Jedi Knight and later one of the youngest ever to be appointed to the Jedi High Council. By the time of the Clone Wars, he served as its de facto leader alongside Yoda, offering a strict but wise perspective on Jedi affairs. Mace Windu was one of the greatest lightsaber duelists in Jedi history. His style was as unique as his blade, an advanced and aggressive form known as Vaapad. Vaapad, the seventh form of lightsaber combat, was developed in part by Windu himself. It was a dangerous style bordering on the dark side. It channeled one's inner darkness and the opponent's negative emotions back at them, turning aggression into strength. For most Jedi, Vaapad was considered too perilous, but Windu had the discipline and clarity to master it without falling to the dark side. Windu's application of Vaapad allowed him to confront even the most formidable of Sith opponents. His mastery of this style was most famously demonstrated in his duel with Darth Sidious, one of the only moments in Star Wars canon where a Jedi visibly overpowered a Sith Lord of that caliber. In addition to Vaapad, Windu was skilled in other forms of lightsaber combat, including Form 3, Sorsu, and Form 5, Gemso, allowing him to adapt to a variety of combat situations. Beyond his lightsaber prowess, Mace Windu was a master of the Force. His abilities were refined through years of disciplined study and meditation. One of Windu's most unique Force powers was Shatterpoint Perception, the rare ability to perceive critical weaknesses in people, objects, and events. This power gave him a unique tactical advantage, allowing him to exploit vulnerabilities that others could not see. It played a key role in his ability to anticipate and counter enemy strategies. Windu was also proficient in Force Push, telekinesis, mind trick, and enhanced physical attributes including speed and agility. While he often maintained a stoic demeanor, Windu could unleash devastating power when provoked. His connection to the Force was strong, but always kept in balance by his moral compass. He believed deeply in the Jedi Code, yet he was also pragmatic, sometimes willing to bend the rules to protect the greater good. When the Clone Wars broke out, the Jedi were thrust into a role they were never meant to play: generals in a galactic war. Mace Windu accepted this responsibility with solemn determination. As a High Council member, he was instrumental in military strategy and battlefield leadership. Windu led many campaigns against the Separatists, including the famous Battle of Geonosis, where he personally defeated the notorious bounty hunter Jango Fett. His leadership during the war was characterized by tactical brilliance and an unshakable sense of duty. However, the war also brought inner conflict. Windu grew increasingly distrustful of the Galactic Senate and Chancellor Palpatine. He sensed darkness surrounding the Chancellor but lacked the proof to act decisively. His caution would ultimately cost him dearly. As the Clone Wars neared their end, Anakin Skywalker revealed to Windu that Chancellor Palpatine was, in fact, the Sith Lord Darth Sidious. Acting swiftly, Windu led a team of Jedi Masters to arrest the Chancellor. What followed was a pivotal moment in galactic history. Palpatine, revealing his true power, killed 3 of the Jedi Masters within seconds. Windu alone stood his ground, engaging the Sith Lord in a ferocious duel. Using Vaapad and his Shatterpoint perception, Windu gained the upper hand, disarming and overpowering Palpatine. At that critical juncture, Windu faced a moral dilemma. Execute the Sith Lord without trial or risk him manipulating the system once again. Anakin, manipulated by fear and confusion, intervened. He severed Windu's arm, allowing Palpatine to unleash a torrent of Force lightning that hurled Windu out of the window and into the night. It was the moment that sealed the Jedi Order's fate. Mace Windu's death marked the beginning of the end for the Jedi Order. His fall represented the collapse of Jedi leadership and the triumph of the Sith. But his legacy lived on in the values he upheld, the battles he fought, and the students he influenced. Many fans have speculated whether Windu truly died that day. While the fall would have been fatal for most, some argue that his strength in the Force could have allowed him to survive. Samuel L. Jackson, the actor who portrayed Windu, has expressed belief in the character's survival, sparking widespread debate among the Star Wars community. In expanded universe content, alternate timelines, and fan fiction, Mace Windu often reappears as a survivor, scarred, humbled, and seeking redemption. Canonically, however, his story ends with his fall from Palpatine's tower. Regardless of his ultimate fate, Mace Windu remains one of the most formidable Jedi in galactic history. He embodied the Order's greatest strengths and its greatest flaws. A warrior, a philosopher, and a man burdened by the weight of power. Mace Windu was a Jedi of unparalleled strength and unyielding conviction. His story is one of triumph and tragedy, wisdom and hubris. He stood at the heart of the Republic's final days, fighting for peace in a galaxy spiraling into darkness. Though his time was brief, his impact was lasting. Mace Windu remains a beacon of Jedi resilience, a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming darkness, a single blade of light can make a difference. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the life of Mace Windu. Let me know your favorite Mace Windu moment in the comments below. If ancient knowledge is what you seek, subscribe and unlock the galaxy's forgotten wisdom. May the Force be with you.